മുഖജാലകത്തിലൂടെ നമ്മുടെ ജീവിത പങ്കാളിയെ കണ്ടെത്താൻ
വേൾഡ് മാട്രിമോണി.
Turnover. Turnover refers to an employees leaving an organization. Employee turnover has potentially harmful consequences such as a poor customer service and poor company-wide performance. When employees leave, their jobs still need to be performed by someone. So companies spend time recruiting, hiring, and training new employees, all the while suffering from lower productivity. Yet not all turnover is bad. Turnover is particularly a problem when high-performing employees leave, while a poor performers leaving may actually leave the company and chance to improve productivity and morale. Why do employees leave? An employee's performance level is an important reason. People who perform poorly are actually more likely to leave. These people may be fired, may be encouraged to quit, or may quit because of their fear of being fired. Particularly if a company has pay for performance systems, poor performers will find that they are not earning much due to their below standard performance. This gives poor performance an extra incentive to leave. This does not mean that high performance will definitely stay with the company. High performers may find it easier to find alternative jobs, so when they are unhappy, they can leave more quickly. Work attitudes are often the primary culprit in why people leave. When workers are unhappy at work and when they do not feel committed to their companies, they are more likely to leave. Loving the things you do, being happy with the opportunities for advancement within the company, being happy about pay are all aspects of our work's attitudes relating to turnover. Of course, the link between work attitudes and turnover is not direct. When employees are not unhappy, they will have the intention to leave and may start looking for a job. But their ability to actually leave will depend on many factors such as their employability and the condition of the job market. For this reason, when national and regional unemployment is high, many people who are unhappy will still continue to work for their current company. When the economy is doing well, people will start moving to other companies in response to being unhappy. Understanding the connection between employee happiness and turnover, many companies make an effort to make employees happy. SAS Institute employees have a 35-hour work week and enjoy amenities such as a swimming pool and child care at work. The company turnover is around 4% and 5% in comparison to the industry average ranging from 12% to 20%. 18. People are more likely to quit their jobs if they experience stress at work as well. Stressors such as a rule conflict and rule ambiguity drain energy and motivate people to seek alternatives. For example, call centers employees experience a great deal of stress because of poor treatment from customers. Long work hours and constant monitoring of their every action, companies such as EcoStar realize that one method that is effective in retraining their best employee is to give them opportunity to move to the higher responsibility jobs elsewhere in company. When a stressful job is a step toward a more desirable job, employees seem to stick around longer. 19. There are also individual differences in whether people leave or stay. For example, personality is a factor in the decision to quit one's job. People who are conscientious, agreeable, and emotionally stable are less likely to quit their jobs. Many explanations are possible. People with these personality traits may perform better at work, which lead to lower quit rates, or they may have better relations with coworkers and managers. Which is the factor in their retention? Whatever the reason, it seems that some people are likely to stay longer at any given jobs regardless of the circumstances. 20. Whether we leave a job or stay also depends on our age and how long we have been there. It seems that younger employees are more likely to leave. This is not surprising because people who are younger often have fewer responsibilities such as supporting a household or having dependents. As a result, they can quit a job they don't like much more easily. They may also have higher expectation and thus be more easily disappointed when a job proves to be less rewarding than they had imagined. Similarly, people who have been with a company for a short period of time can quit more easily. For example, Sprint Nextel found that many of their new hires were likely to quit within 45 days of their hiring dates. When they investigated, they found that the newly hired employees were experiencing a lot of stress from avoidable problems such as unclear job description or problems with hooking up their computers. Sprint was able to solve the turnover problem by paying special attention to orienting new hires. New employees experience a lot of stress at work, and there is usually not much keeping them in the company. Employees demonstrate a wide variety of positive and negative behaviors at work. Among these four are critically important and have been extensively studied in the OB literature. Job performance is the degree of success with which one accomplishes the task listed in one's job description. A person's abilities, particularly general mental ability, are the main predictor of job performance in many occupations. How we are treated at work, the level of stress experienced at work, work attitudes, and to a lesser extent, our personality are also factors relating to one's job performance. Citizenship behaviors are thus helpful to the organization that go above and beyond on one's job description. Performance of citizenship behaviors are less a function of our abilities and more motivation. How we are treated at work, personality, work and attitudes, and our age are the main predictors of citizenships. Among negative behaviors, employees demonstrate absenteeism and turnover are critical important. People who experience health problems and work-life balance issues are prone to more absenteeism. Poor work attitudes are also related to absenteeism, and younger employees are more likely to be absent from work, especially when dissatisfied. Turnover is higher among low performance and people who had negative work attitudes and those who experience a great deal of stress. Personality and being younger are personal predictors of turnover. Exercise 1. What is the difference between performance and organizational citizenship behavior? As a manager, how would you improve someone's performance? How would you increase citizenship behaviors? 2. Are citizenship behaviors always beneficial to the company? Can you think of any citizenship behavior employees may perform with the intention of helping a company but that may have negative consequences overall? 3. Given the factors correlated with job performance, which employee selection method should be better at identifying future high performers? 4. What are the major causes of absenteeism at work? How can companies minimize the level of absenteeism that takes place? 5. In some companies, managers are rewarded for minimizing the turnover within their department or branch. A part of their bonus is directly tied to keeping the level of turnover below a minimum. What do you think about the potential effectiveness of these programs? Do you see any downsides to such programs? 6. 1. Consel NR Hazlitt SA and Once DS 2004. Academic performance, career potential, creativity, and job performance. Can one construct, predict them all? Journal of Personality and Social Psychology 86, 148 to 161. 7. 2. Bertwa C. Anderson and Salgado J.F. 2005. The Predictive Ability of Cognitive Ability Test, a UK meta-analysis, Journal of Occupational and Organizational Psychology 78, 387 to 409. Consel N.R. Hazlitt S.A. and Once D.S. 2004, Academic Performance, Career Potential, Creativity, and Job Performance. Can one contract predict them all? Journal of Personality and Social Psychology 86, 148 to 161, Salgado J.F. Anderson and Moscoso S. Virtuos, C. D. Freud F. and Roland J.P. 2003, a meta-analytic study of general mental ability validity for different occupations in the European Community. Journal of Applied Psychology 88, 1068 to 1081, Smith, F. L. and Hunter J. 2004. General Mental Ability of the World of Work, Occupational Attainment, and Job Performance. Journal of the Personality and Social Psychology 86, 162 to 173. Vince Chor A.G. Swipman J.S. Switzer F.S. and Roth P.L. 1998, a meta-analytic review of predictors of job performance for salespeople. Journal of Applied Psychology 83, 586 to 597. 8. 3. Galboa S. Sriram and Fried Y. and Cooper C. 2008. A meta-analysis of work demand, stressor, and job performance, examining main and moderating effects. Personnel Psychology 61, 227 to 271. 9. 4. Anonymous 2008 June, Financial Stress, the Latest Worker Greece HR Focus 85, 6, 12. 10. 5. Lapaldano, MT, and Mochinsky, PM, 1985. Job Satisfaction and Job Performance. A Meta-Analysis Psychology Bulletin 97, 251 to 273. Judge T.A. Torrisen, C.J. Bono, G.E. and Patton G.T. 2001. The Job Satisfaction Job Performance Relationship, a Qualitative and Quantitative Review. Journal of Applied Psychology 127, 376 to 407. Rikita M. 2008, The Causal Relations Between Job and Attitudes Performance. A Meta-Analysis of Panel Study, Journal of Applied Psychology 93, 472 to 481. 11. 6. Matthew G.E. and Zasak D.M. 1990, a review and meta-analysis of the antecedents, correlates, and consequences of organizational commitment. Psychological Bulletin 108, 171 to 194. Rikita M. 2002, Attitudinal Organizational Commitment and Job Performance. A Meta-Analysis, Journal of Organizational Behavior 223, 257 to 266. Wright, T.A. and Bonnet, D.J. 2002. The Moderating Effects of Employee Tenure on the Relations between Organizational Commitment and Job Performance. A Meta-Analysis, Journal of Applied Psychology 87, 1183 to 1190. 12. 7. Rikita M. 2002, Attitudinal or Organizational Commitment and Job Performance, a meta-analysis Journal of Organizational Behavior 23, 257 to 266. 13. 8. Baric M.R. and Mount M.K. 1991, The Big Five Personality Dimension and Job Performance. A meta-analysis Personal Psychology 44, 1 to 26, Dudley and M. Orvisky A. Libicki G.E. and Cortina J.M. 2006. A meta-analytic investigation of conscientiousness in the prediction of job performance, examining the intercorrelations and the incremental validity of narrow traits, and Journal of Applied Psychology 91, 40 to 57, Venture, A.J., Chipman, J.S., Switzer, F.S., and Roth, P.L. 1998. A meta-analytic review of predictors of job performance for salespeople, Journal of Applied Psychology 83, 586 to 597. 14. Cohen, Charas, Y. and Spector, P.E. 2001. The Rule of Justice in Organizational, a meta-analysis, Organizational Behavior and Human Decision Processes, 86. 278 to 321. Colgate, G.A., Conlon, D.E., Wesson, M.J., Porter, C.O., L.H., and N.J.K.Y. 2001. Justice at a Millennium, a meta-analytic review of 25 years of organizational justice research, Journal of Applied Psychology 86. 425 and 445. Colgate, G.A., Scott, B.A., and Lipine, G.A., 2007. Trust, Trustworthiness, and Trust Propensity, a meta-analytic test of their unique relationship with risk taking a job performance. Journal of Applied Psychology 92, 909 to 927, Fasenia, N. E. Jones, D.A., and Ogerslev, K.L., 2008. Relationship cleanup times using meta-analysis and path analysis to clarify relations among job satisfaction, perceived fairness, and citizenship behavior, Journal of Management 34, 161 to 188. Hoffman, B.J. Blair, C.A. Marriott, G.P. and Ware, D.J. 2007. Expanding the Criterion, Domain, and Quantitative Review of OCB Literatures, Journal of Applied.